Hi everyone and welcome to another Plan With Me video. This is Elise, Plan With Elise, and today we are planning in my big happy planner and I am using the new La Fleur sticker book. This was a Patreon request when I asked what sticker book I should use, but it's a new book and I get nervous about using new books because I just don't know the sticker book as well as I know some other sticker books, if that makes sense. Just like you kind of know where things are and you're used to it, but I haven't opened this since I originally flipped through it. So I did do a quick before I started, but I'm a little nervous. I get nervous about these. I think that I want to definitely bring in one of these boxes. I'm going to want to pull out all the stickers. So that's just something that I have to deal with. But I think it's like, do I just start to go or do I pull things? Like, how do we actually do this? Like, part of me wants to put this flower over here, but then we have that sticker. But let's see if maybe there's a quote that I can layer with that sticker, or maybe we'll layer a box over it. Like that one. We'll figure this out. It may take a little while, but we will figure it out. I really love those monthly notch boxes. Part of me wants to just use them like for a monthly, but I feel like maybe this is, oh wait, I don't want to put that there yet. I want to look for a quote. I do like to start my week with a quote, so we're going to go back through. I don't love the decorative quotes, but I could do this. Here's a thought. Okay, it's happening. It's all going to come together. I think that we are just going to start, and I'm going to put this sticker right here so that I have the decorative element, but we can bring this in right here. I like that. And then I want to try something. So I've seen her do this before, but it like popped into my head again of Mary Ellen of Planning with Bumble, layered grid washi over a solid color washi. But I feel like when I'm doing this, it's not going to work. Let's try this first. I don't know if this grid is less transparent than the one she was doing it with, because that doesn't really work. Or is it the color that I chose? Unless she was doing it, I gotta text her. Unless she was doing it like that. And I don't think she was. I think that she was putting the grid over the color. So let's try a different color. This is what happens when I don't do my research first. Let's try this one. Oh, that works. It just doesn't look good with that color. So we're going to play with it here. And then I think the idea is going to be putting this sort of down here, kind of like the middle of where the grid washi is going to go. I did finally find my washi tape ripper thing. Been working so hard on getting my office organized, and hopefully I now have a system in place for it to stay that way. Okay, I feel like I need to stand up and get a better visibility here. That looks cool. Ooh, that looks neat. I like it. I'm a little concerned about it being so thick because usually I rip this washi, but we're gonna kind of just go with it today. I'll cut off this little extra bit. Washi hanging on my arm. Okay. And honestly, I probably could bring in some of this burgundy too as an extra layer. I don't know how I feel about it, but I really like the burgundy color and I want it to be present in this spread. So I think we're gonna do it. Okay. let's continue, shall we? So I want to bring a box in. Shocking, right? I like this black box. So I want this to be a combination of this mint color, the black, the burgundy, and maybe gray. So what if we take a gray box, and this could be a little bit of a bigger one because Monday is Rosh Hashanah, but I don't love that it's box on box. So that's gonna now go to the side because I can't make up my mind. Could do that, but then we're like looking at a lot of shapes. This is tough. Okay. I feel like I need a practice round with all the sticker books before I start to do them on camera. Oh, there are some here. This is pretty, but it's really light. If you bring this one in, and then maybe one of these strips. What if I go, we're turning the page, kind of upside down here, sort of to fill up more space. And I can't use the washi thing there. I need to use an actual knife. So I'm just gonna put this down so it doesn't stick to the page. And we'll trim this and then save it for future use. That might work. Okay, now I have a stencil. So something to note about the new checklist stencils is that these are wider. If you look here, it goes all the way across. I don't really want it to be super wide. So I think I'm just going to draw these lines sort of in the middle here. Because one of the things I like about my checklists previously is that they don't go box to box. I don't know that I realized that these were so much bigger. I should have just grabbed the other one, but that's okay. And then we have some lines. It seems like there's more space in between them too. I don't know if that's just me. And then I grabbed a gray mild liner just to kind of add a little highlight under these lines to pull in the colors a little bit. And then look at that, one day done, maybe. I might put something else down here. I haven't decided yet. But the sticker book isn't so scary right now. It might get scary as I continue, but we still have plenty more to go. So maybe what we do is we bring in this washi right here. Or I should have done it there, but that's okay. We're just playing today. And having fun with it without putting too much pressure on yourself. I feel like sometimes you just put this pressure to like make the perfect spread and the perfect video and all of that, but I love the habit of decorating in my planner. Not the habit, the act of like putting sticker to paper and creating something from scratch on page. Obviously, I'm not creating these stickers from scratch, but it's just like a fun thing to do without there being too much pressure. Okay, I actually don't dislike it with the grid and the flowers. It almost feels like trellis a little bit. Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty. Okay, cool. I need something burgundy here, and I think we're gonna do checklists up here. So let me go back to the checklist. Now I'm getting excited because I can start to feel it. You know, like you can just start to see it happening. That's how I'm feeling right now. So we're gonna put these lines here, and I'm lowering the checklist stencil just enough that when I write on the first line, I have enough space between that and the washi. It's funny, I almost delayed filming this video a little bit because I wasn't quite feeling creative. But as it's happening, like, I don't know if you could go wrong with this spread. Those lines are pretty wide. And you could also, of course, whoops, to get a straighter line than that, do this with the checklist stencil. Just lower it a little bit so you're not going directly over those lines. All right, pretty. I definitely need some burgundy. So let's look for maybe one of these stickers. And we could bring this in over here, right in the middle. And then either flowers over here or a quote. Tuesday the 27th. I don't have anything planned. It's one of the few Tuesdays that there isn't a Patreon Zoom. I like this sticker. I might put this on the other side. So let's see. I'm looking for something a little bit taller so that it'll fit well in this box. Where are my tweezers? Here we are. How about it's okay to go slow? Something I'm kind of working on right now lately is going a little bit slower and building that balance into my life. This is so short. I feel like I need to be with something on this page because it's so short. Do we bring in one of these, a butterfly? I like this. Oh, that might be a really pretty combination. Okay, let's bring that down. And it's okay to go slow. That's really pretty. I like how that's looking. Okay. For Wednesday, I feel like we can bring a checklist in over here. So let's get back to my checklist stencil. Or the other option is I could replicate this setup over here. I feel like that might be nice rather than too many things happening at once. So let's do checklists here. I feel like this is very low, but it's okay. Move this over a little bit. Just trying to space that properly. And then in the middle, I'll put a box and stickers similar to what I created on Monday's middle box. Okay, so what color? I feel like I don't want to switch shapes. Like I don't want to do a monthly box. I don't necessarily want to do burgundy. Maybe we'll do black. Get this over. And then we have, where did it go? I know that that wasn't, unless I put it back in the sticker book, the extra piece of that. No, it's not back in the sticker book. Looking on my ring lights, which is normally where stickers end up. Ah, here it is. Whew. It's like, I don't understand what is happening here. Oh, that's too short. Darn it. Okay, we can't use that. But we can use another one. So this one will go here. And again, we will grab that as the placeholder as you trim this off. And then let's go back to the washi. So this is going to go in the middle. We kind of have a system happening here where like I'm trying a little bit of something new, but I'm still doing my norm where everything has its place. Okay. Let's see. All right. I like how that looks. Now we need to highlight this line and then put something on the top. I don't know that it'll be a quote. There may be more of a floral focus up there. I'm also not going to the edge here. Do you feel nervous when it comes to using a sticker book you've never used before or haven't really even seen a lot of spreads using? Like I think I've seen a couple just in passing online, but I don't know that I've seen a ton using the sticker book because it's so new and not everyone's orders have shipped yet. How about this? Make your world a better place. This is going to be kind of long. but I really like this sticker. It's got to go somewhere. Maybe we'll put it right down here. Make your world a better place. I really love that. Okay. We have these, which again are foil, not my favorite, but we also have these little gravestone stickers. Focus on the bright side of life. That's a good one. I think it should fit nicely right here. A little bit of layering, but it's pretty. I don't know how I feel about a ton of different shapes here, but I'm also like not hating it because I feel like it's something a little bit different. I don't know what we're going to do with the sidebar yet. So like now that I have this side somewhat finished, I'm stressed out about the right side. I feel like this is very bold. So I don't know if having it on this side is going to help or if I need to like incorporate more of these. I feel like I probably need to bring the burgundy in here. I can also see that this grid washi was put down crooked, which is bugging me a little bit, but I don't know if it's bugging me enough to change it. So for now, we're gonna leave it be. Okay, I definitely need a box to kind of, I was gonna say one of these to center this out, but then I feel like these are right here on top of each other. So instead of a box, let's do a checklist on Thursday to start the day. Who doesn't love a good checklist to start the day? That's the wrong pen. This spread also matches my nails. Well, it matches my nails at the time I'm filming it. I don't know that it's going to match my nails at the time it goes up. But actually, this isn't being filmed that far in advance. It's been a situation where I've had a lot of migraines, so I haven't been able to film as much in bulk. I kind of have to like really see how I'm feeling for fear that, you know, the lights will trigger a migraine or having my head down, because a lot of it sometimes for me is posture related. So when I'm doing a video, of course, my head is down and that's not always the best thing for my neck. Okay. I wanted to bring in one of these shape boxes. So let's grab one. Let's maybe do this minty color right here. This is like a nice shape to go right in the middle of the spread, as long as it's down straight. Come on, Elise. I know you can do this. I believe in you. Like that self-talk. Okay. I don't want that there. I changed my mind. And I'm going to explain why in a second. Oh, are we already ripping? I really don't want to use undo, but I might have to. Nope. Ah, just right there. Come on. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is going down here. So the reason I decided I wanted to move it is because I want to continue this over here on Friday and Sunday, but I felt like if I had a box there and then put a box there, even though they're different shaped boxes, it would bug me. So instead, we are going to pull in another clear black quote. Good things will happen. This is going to be a little bit wide. Maybe, maybe not. And then let's look for something to pair with it. Do a dragonfly. I don't love dragonflies. They don't freak me out, but they're like really big. There was one at the soccer field the other day when I was at my nephew's game. I was like, oh my God, they are gigantic. But I'm not scared of them. I'm not usually scared of bugs. I know I don't like flying things, but I don't know if a dragonfly is a bug, but it didn't bother me that much. And I feel like because I have that there, I need a butterfly somewhere. That's weird. I don't like it. Maybe we'll find another spot for it as I rip the page. Okay. I need some color. So we are going to grab a square box and do our same little setup. Let's get the washi strip, the sticker strip. It's not really washi. I'm just gonna turn this sideways for easier stickering. This is the part of the spread that I start to get excited again. I feel like I go in waves when I'm doing a spread. Like when it first starts, I'm like excited, but also a little overwhelmed. And then as I get through the first day, I'm like, okay, this is good. And then it's like, wait, there's so many more to go. So we're getting there. Okay, move that over for a second. And then let me choose another color box while we're here. Maybe we'll do a teal again. Not teal, mint. Or I could do gray because I haven't done a gray one. This is going to be really light. It's okay. It's pretty. It's like a nice combination. And then let's grab this for the rest. I don't know why I turned the page again. There's a lot of moving parts here. Come on, lift up. Okay. Let's get this straight. Trim that off. And then we need washi. I'm sorry, we're upside down. Let's try to get even again. Okay. So then this will go across. I still need to do a larger cluster there, like I did on the right side, like I did on the left. So it's probably going to happen somewhere on the bottom. Although, you know what? I need to pause the video because I have to look at my phone schedule for my niece and nephew soccer games because I'm pretty sure I'm going to need 2 boxes either on Saturday or Sunday. It just depends on which day there's 2 games because I know I've mentioned this in a lot of videos. They are both doing travel soccer and my nephew is doing baseball. So we typically have 3 games in a weekend and I try to go to as many of them as I can. So I'm gonna get this down and then I need to pause the video. All right, he has 2 games on Saturday. So I'll figure out a way to incorporate those both on Saturday. I feel bad for these kids. Like it's easier when he has a game on Saturday and a game on Sunday because playing 2 sports in one day is a lot. It takes a lot out of you. So I'm hoping that baseball is first because I feel like baseball takes a little bit less energy than soccer because he's running the whole time in soccer. In baseball, you get sometimes a little bit of breaks here and there. All right, let's get back to checklist. So I'm gonna put one, I think we'll put one over here. And then I'm thinking maybe a quote up top similar to the quote on the top of Wednesday. And then let's just go ahead and do, I'm gonna wait. I don't wanna get ahead of myself. I feel like I'm starting to rush and I don't wanna rush. So let's get back to the tombstone quotes just because of the shape of them. Today I will speak with kindness. I like that. And then I mentioned I wanted to do another grid section there. So that's what we're going to do. We are going to first place this down about centered. Fix that because it's not perfectly straight. Then this. Having trouble here. Then this one. And I'm kind of going the opposite way that I did it over here, where the burgundy is facing the page, rather than just put it down at the bottom. And then this should kind of help to shape the next couple of days, because I can put a checklist here and I can put one here. And then we have them on each day. So let's do that. Set a checklist here, right? Oops. Okay, and then we'll put one down here as well on Sunday. I won't be able to get as many lines in, but that's okay. The same thing happened on Tuesday. All right. I do still need to color these in, but let's look at these boxes. So I mentioned that I'm going to probably want to put 2 boxes in for Saturday because he has 2 games. So where was the page? This page. Okay, I don't necessarily want to do burgundy. I don't want to do that color either because that's right there. Those are really small. That was very Jersey of me. They're really small, the way that I said it. The other option, I did take this out before, but I never used it. So I could bring this in and just use the box for both. But I'm going to move the flowers to be over here because I have these ones right down here. So I think we'll do that and then just maybe separate them. So I could bring this stencil 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on the 4th line. This is getting stuck. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the 4th line. We're just going to draw a little separator, because I don't necessarily need one entire box dedicated to it. So we're going to split it in 2. I like how that looks. That looks neat. All right, now let's maybe look for another quote down here. We also haven't brought florals, and I know I've brought them beneath these, but I haven't brought a ton of others. So maybe something like this. Let's look back for one of those in addition to a decorative box. So we could take like this one, put this here, and then bring in Shine Bright, like a diamond, right there to kind of bring us back to that. So we're sort of rounding it out a little bit. Is there anything that I've only done once? I know I've only put one of these boxes down once, because now I have to figure out, I have to figure out what I'm going to put up here, but I also want to get these lines highlighted. So I don't know. I could do one more big quote. I don't want to use up all the quotes. Like, that's one thing when it comes to new stickers, is I'm hesitant about using all the good stickers in one spread, because then I won't pull out, like I won't reach for the box as much next time, or the sticker book as much, because I've used the stickers I love the most already. So, whoops, we're going to figure out what's going to go there. I don't know. I can't decide. Down. I feel like I need my arm to be lower for straighter lines. There we go. That's better. Well, not necessarily that, but this one, that one's better. I think the sidebar this time might stay blank. I don't know. My brain's not there yet. I'm usually thinking a couple steps ahead, but I'm not there. Let's see what else I pulled out. Oh, I pulled this guy out and we never used him. I did rip the page, so I feel like maybe I just need to put it back. I think that's fine. We're just going to stay there. I do have a monthly box pulled out and some more of those little strips that I was using under here. But what's going to go on the top of Sunday? I could just bring in some florals. Can't use one of those. I could have done a double box somewhere. You know what I like? I like this. Today's goal. I think this is a good Sunday sticker. And then, oh wait, I also loved some of those strips. Live a life that is full. Let's put this right here. And then today's goal. And maybe we'll grab some of these flags, which I wouldn't always gravitate towards. Maybe we'll just, can I bring this one down lower? A little bit. And we'll just put 2 goals in there. I like that. Okay, I like this spread. I think it was a success. Let's put it in my planner and see how it all looks together. It's really pretty. I think it came out great. I feel like the lighting in here isn't great right now. It's getting dark out earlier, so I'm gonna need to make some lighting adjustments, but I think you can still see everything. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed, and thank you so much for hanging out with me and watching, and I will see you next time.